What's going on, beautiful people? I've been absolutely loving Dragon's Dogma 2, and I pretty much haven't been able to put the game down ever since it released, even when I felt extremely underwhelmed when the game came to its closure. As the title suggests, there's a bunch of spoilers here, so if you haven't completed the story, please, for the sweet love of Mummy Sphinx, click away. We started our journey with a story that was pretty clear to me. You're the true Arisen, but now there's a fake one posing as the sovereign of the realm, pretending to be the actual Arisen. You want to expose their secrets and find your way back to the throne. We found out there's a big bad mysterious lord behind everything, and he's on a quest to end the cycle of Arisens. Everything clear so far. We don't really see much of Lord Faces, we just know a lot of people work for him and he's quite a feared man. Now flash forward to the end game because that's what this video is all about. Throughout the teasers and trailers for this game, we've seen this gigantic stone statue boss called the Giganticus. In the trailers, they make it seem like this is going to be one of the hardest bosses you'll have to face. When I saw this guy for the first time before release, I couldn't wait to get my hands on the game to start slashing and dashing his stone limbs off. Now, don't get me wrong, not every single boss or every single game has to be as hard as the Soul games, but there's a middle ground between sweating your butt cheeks off to dodge Millennia's sword and whatever the hell we got from Dragon's Dogma 2 endgame bosses. They completely missed that middle ground by making the Giganticus the slowest, most underwhelming non-interactive boss I've ever seen. I was trying to stay optimistic throughout the battle to see if it would start shooting lasers out of his eyes or he would become a fast-paced beast all of a sudden, but no. In total, the statue tried to slap me twice, slower than a 96-year-old man on his deathbed would be able to. Even some of the mini-bosses throughout the map felt like a way bigger challenge than this guy. Enough about him though, he ain't even the final boss. The big bad daddy dragon. There's a couple of things I really disliked about the dragon at the end game. First of all, the end of Lord Faces' life is pretty much the same as Palpatine's death in Dragon's Dogma 1, but at least in that game it was a funny moment. Now they tried to mimic that same ending in a more dramatic way, which just felt kinda cheesy and kind of underwhelming. Then there's some terrible writing. I mean, I get it. The devs wanted you to experience riding the dragon, but come on, hop on my back and let's have a little road trip towards the battle arena where we're gonna try and kill each other? What? Mens really said, I know a spot, bro, come on, hop on my back. Instead of being scared for my life and feeling like Daenerys from Game of Thrones, riding the dragon felt like a scene from a never-ending story. A never-ending story. Ah. Then once we get to the actual arena, the dragon pretty much has the exact same attacks as the lesser dragons you find throughout the map, which you can dodge pretty easily by just stepping to the side. Then half of the fight he spends flying around in circles, not attacking, and you just waiting for him to do something. Overall, it's just a waiting game, and then you attack for a couple of seconds, and then you wait for another 5 minutes. Faces is dead, Giganticus is dead, and the dragon is slain. Everything is nice and dandy. Then we see Captain Brent, who has been missing for like half the game, reintroducing us as the rightful heir to the throne. Once again, I love this game so much, but the ending left me feeling underwhelmed and kinda empty. The game and its world are amazing, and I'll be spending even more hours in New Game Plus. I'm just a little disappointed with how the story came to its closure, and I hope we get a DLC with more action-packed playable content. What did you think about the final bosses? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, I wish you the best day ever, and I'll see you in the next one.